today. All right. Good morning, everybody. We are live. Welcome back to another week with Scale with Strategy with myself, April Beach, and my good friend, Elizabeth McFadden. We launched a show a couple weeks ago because we wanted to bring what we've done on Clubhouse and bring what I've done on my podcast for over 5 years here into LinkedIn. And we are always talking about different strategies to scale your business, brand strategies, offer strategies, particularly in this space for niche service experts and brands that are really ready to scale their business to the next level. So I wanted to introduce myself. And then today, in each week, we're going to be talking about a specific strategy. So the purpose of this show is to jump in here with us, comment, ask us questions, and we're going to be jamming with you guys for about 15, the most 20 minutes every single Wednesday morning. And then we are going to deliver these step-by-step implementable, scalable strategies every single week. So we're going to do high value, proven strategies you guys can take and you can infuse immediately into your business in a very short period of time. So by hanging out with us here, you are going to be able to pull these, take these, implement right away, get in, get out. See you next week. And just really be able to take some strategies that you can rely on, that you can bank on from our years and years of expertise of scaling businesses. So that's the point of this show. And we are so glad that you guys are here. I'm going to throw it over to my friend Elizabeth for her to introduce herself, and then we're going to rock and roll.
Hi, everybody. Good morning. So my name is Elizabeth McFadden, and I'm the CEO and Director of Brand Strategy at Novella Brand House. We're a branding-focused full-service ad agency here in Kansas City. And I always talk about on these Scale with Strategy LinkedIn Live times, I'm here as the brand expert. So even though today we're talking about disrupting your niche and with your signature offer, that so very closely ties to your brand. So April, I'm going to turn it over back to you and kind of kick us off. And then I've got some questions because obviously we do this is a rollover from Clubhouse. And I had some questions or some comments, thoughts earlier. So I'll get into that in just a minute.
Oh, I'm so excited. Okay. Yeah, we love these conversations. Okay, so today we are talking about how to disrupt your niche with a scalable signature offer. And so let's kind of unpack that first. Let's talk about what is a signature offer? Why is it important? One of the things I want us to do in this space is truly to rethink the definition of an actual true signature offer. What actually is a signature offer? So first I'm going to start by saying what it's not. A signature offer is not something that we just slap this little sticker on and say, this is our signature offer, because it's just what people would expect, or it is something that we're using as a marketing strategy. Okay, so that's rule number one. Mm-hmm. That is not what a true signature offer is. Right now, even as we're talking about this, hi Francesca. Right now, while we're talking about this, we can think about people in offers that we already know in our space, and they're like, we're talking about this. This is they put the word signature offer on it. It's totally a marketing scheme. Okay, so that's actually that's not a signature offer. A true signature offer, when it's engineered correctly, can scale your business, cut through the noise, and get your business on the map if you are a newer business, or scale your business to the next level and really take your brand up higher and higher and higher in the establishment of what you do in your space, what you do and why you're unique and why you're different, and frankly, why you're so powerful. So that's what a true signature offer can do when it's engineered correctly. So first, I want us to rethink that there is a true definition for a signature offer, and already seeing that perhaps that it is already being used incorrectly. So let's kind of pivot that over and let's talk about what is the power of this and how can we in fact actually use this correctly to give it all the power that it can have for your business. So the definition of a true signature offer, I actually had to write this definition about 5 years ago after coaching businesses in signature offers for so long and doing research. And, actually I was asking, like, what is this? What actually defines this? And so we define the actual scope of what a true signature offer is that it is a program or offer or service, part one, derived from your intellectual property. Hello, Francesca. She's going to love that I use that word. She's our go-to IP attorney and who we send all of our clients to. By the way, you'll see her comments down here on this live stream. So it is a program service derived from your IP that delivers a predictable, transformational, measurable result to your clients. So let me say that again. It is a program of service derived, so extracted from your expertise, your genius, your trainings, and your skills. And we'll dive into that piece a little bit here in a second. That, you notice we'd say it's like that does something. It has to do something. We can't just like throw that sticker on it, right? It has to deliver a predictable, transformational, measurable result to your customers and your clients every single time. So that is a definition of how we actually position what a true signature offer is. So again, it's not something we slap a sticker on because of the fact that it's going to help us sell it more when we call it our signature offer. And I'm sure you guys have seen that a lot. There is a definition and there is engineering of a correct signature offer. And when it's done correctly, then it will truly scale your business and can get you on the map. So I kind of wanted to unpack a little bit, and let me throw it over to you, Liz, if you have any comments you want to make on that too. And then let's kind of unpack that definition in 3 parts about how you guys can actually build that for yourself. Liz, you want to add to that?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like, okay, from a branding standpoint, and this is so crucial because we talk about all the time that you've got to be known for one thing. And again, that feels scary sometimes for business owners and, executives, because it's like, we don't want to limit ourselves. We don't want to, leave potential sales on the table. But when you're known for one thing, potential clients or customers come into your ecosystem. And one of the things that we started to talk about on Clubhouse, which I think is really important, is they may come for your signature offer. But remember, you're the expert. So if they're not quite ready for the signature offer, or maybe that's not quite the right fit, you're the expert. You can lead them to what is the right fit. But that signature offer is, not only, I feel like not only is it good for, like kind of organizing your suite of offers, which, April, that's your expertise, but from a branding standpoint, it helps people identify what it is that your company or your brand does, and they remember that, and that's what you're remembered for.
Yeah, such a great point, and completely true, and predictable for you and your business when we do this correctly. So I love that you said that. Thank you. That's really, really powerful. So when we engineer the signature offer correctly, let's unpack that actual definition of that signature offer. Again, it's a service or a delivery of an offer. What we're not going to get into today is it a course? Is it a mastermind? Is it one-on-one coaching? Is it a hybrid offer? Is it an MRR? We're not talking about that today. The actual model of how you build out the offer is irrelevant to whether or not it's a signature offer. That's a totally different conversation that, we're going to have. And actually, that's a great conversation. We can continue this show next week to talk about business models and those type of things. What we want to unpack is that it is yours and it is your IP. So the first part I want to start with is every single business that is a service-based business. I'm not a business coach for product businesses, but service-based businesses, niche skills experts, thought leaders, speakers, authors, coaches, and consultants. We need to have your genius. And it needs to be your genius. Although some of the SOPs that you do in your offers may be similar to what other people do, but what makes it a signature offer is it's derived from your unique methodology, your unique framework. Your offer is built on the structure of your methodology and your frameworks. And you can have both of them within, both methods and frameworks within the structure of a signature offer. And when we engineer this correctly, it's something that you are not only capable, but you are well qualified to do. And it extracts your strengths and your skills and your expertise, your experience that you have had. But what is so cool about it is that it also brings in your disruptive opinions or thoughts about things. Oftentimes, when we engineer the structure of offers correctly, some of the things that are built into the offers might go totally against the grain of what other people are doing. That's also what makes it so powerful, is that it's truly disruptive based on your experience, your opinions, your thoughts, that they could be very strong thoughts about the way things are not working well, maybe amongst others that are delivering a similar service in your industry. And so we bring all of that together for engineering of that offer. And that's what makes it so powerful. We're in just in that clubhouse room. Somebody made a great comment. Angela made this great comment. Angela Taylor George, we love her, made this great comment. She said, yeah, you're not just borrowing somebody else's training. You don't just go to somebody else's training and be like, okay, I can teach that and I'm going to throw a sticker on it and it's going to become my signature offer because people are buying it. That's not what we're doing. And we're truly engineering it and pulling not only the expertise and the frameworks and the methodology, but then bringing together your opinions and your experience and what makes it uniquely yours. And when we do this correctly, it becomes like that thumbprint that nobody can copy this from you. That's what makes it a signature offer. It's your unique DNA of what your brand, what your business can do in such a way that nobody else can ever compete with it. And so that is like the first part of a definition of a true signature offer. Again, it doesn't have to do with the actual build out. It doesn't honestly matter in the end if it's a course or a one-on-one strategy session or a done for you or done with you. All of those things don't matter. That is the build out and the implementation of the IP and of the training that was your signature offer. And then the second part to that, and I'll throw it back over to you, Elizabeth, the second part is, in order for it to truly be a signature offer, it has to be transformational. Nobody needs more content. Nobody needs another darn course, okay, or another webinar. Like, nobody needs that. Like, when is the last time that all of us are like, please let me sign up to go to your webinar? Those of us that are in like this online business space, or let me please buy your course so I can have more content that I have to go through, right? What we need to do is we need to make sure that we're engineering your IP and your genius and your expertise and your signature offer to deliver. And it has to deliver these three things. It has to deliver predictable, transformational, measurable results. So let me say those again. True signature offer is derived from your IP, your methodology, your frameworks, and then it delivers a predictable, transformational, and measurable results for your clients every single time. And that is how we engineer a disruptive true signature offer. Elizabeth.
Okay, so some thoughts. Well, the transformation, like that part you just said, that's what makes for happy customers, clients. They then refer you, and people know you're the real deal, right? I mean, you have to, especially if you're working with businesses, they want to see measurable results for that investment. But something else when you were talking about you becoming almost, you're the expert, with this signature offer. One of the things that it really helps somebody do is become a thought leader. I mean, naturally, you're now a thought leader in that, whatever that signature offer, kind of whatever that space is, or whatever that sort of topic or expertise is. And now you can build a whole content strategy around that, and now you can build a marketing plan around that. But you've got to have this signature offer first. And one of the things that you said in the clubhouse room that I think is really important is this isn't necessarily like the entry offer, or, it could be like, maybe it's one of your more expensive offers. But if that is what you are known for, if that is, what, you give people or businesses or whomever your customers are a true, transformational, experience or, result, then, that you are, taking it back to your target audience, you're truly solving a pain point for them like nobody else. And that part is really important.
Yeah, that is exactly right. And And so let's jam on that for a minute here before we end this space. And if you guys have any questions, if you're watching this, just comment below, and we'd love to address those, or comments, and we'd love to address those for you. And we also do have a resource for you in the notes of this live stream, which is a whole entire 20-page guide to, it's the ultimate guide to online offers. And so you guys can grab that too. And that does talk about the build out, courses, MRRs, hybrids, masterminds, and in helping you guys decide which one may be right to scale your business. Exactly what you said, Elizabeth. So your signature, I'm not a fan of the Ascension model. I think the Ascension model is out of date. I'm just going to say that right here. Okay. I've been coaching businesses for 26 years. You don't always have a low and a mid and a higher ticket offer. Does that work for some of our clients really well? Absolutely. Is it a strategy that works? Yes. Is it like the rule? No. You may find that, like Elizabeth was saying, your signature program is your highest level offer, because that's where your blueprint comes in. That's where your genius comes in. And that is the best in highest transformation that we can deliver to your clients. So your signature offer doesn't even have to be the one that actually sells the most. Your signature offer could be the one that somebody may enter your brand. If you have these different suites of offers, they may enter your brand at a mid-tier or a higher tier level. And so that's a great point that you brought up, because I think so many people still get hung up on that low, mid, high offer, when in fact, sometimes, and I'll just kind of leave this here, sometimes when we follow that very cookie cutter suite of offer engineering, and again, it works like a gem for a lot of our clients, but it doesn't for everybody. There is no right way to engineer a business for every single entrepreneur. What happens is, if we do that and we make people hop through low, mid, and high ticket, when we actually make them go through a journey in order to get to your highest level offer, and frankly, they just want it. There's some people that are going to come to you and say, listen, whatever you do, that's what I want. I don't care what you charge me. I want that transformation. I want that result. And I'm willing to invest in it because I know it's valuable. But if we engineered it in a way where they have to come through these like low, mid, high, you're going to lose them as a client because you're going to waste their time. And so sometimes it's important, whatever that best deliverable and transformation is for your clients, to make sure that that's what we're putting businesses out for, and that's sort of becoming known. And then if they don't qualify, then we can go back to a downsell. Then the lower tiered offers become after sales or afterthoughts. But we always enter with, this is the best solution that we have engineered, and we know that this is top shelf transformation that we can give you as a business.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes, like customers or clients, they think they need to start with your signature offer, but again, you're the expert, so they may need to start someplace else in the ecosystem, or with a different place in your suite of offers. But it's your job to guide them there. But again, I can't emphasize enough: be known for one thing, be known for your signature offer. And when people come into the ecosystem, then take them in the right direction. And if you do that and you're authentic about it and honest, they'll be, either a customer for a very long time, or they'll be so happy and appreciative that they'll refer a number of other people too. So they really kind of become your little brand ambassadors.
Yeah, it's a very powerful experience, building those relationships with our audience when we do it in a very genuine way. I love that. All right, you guys. Well, we are going to wrap up this show on time. This has been Scales with Strategy. I'm April Beach, founder and CEO of the Sweet Life Company and host of the Sweet Life Entrepreneur Podcast. Certainly hit me up here on LinkedIn if you have any questions about offer engineering or building the blueprint to scale your business to millions. Actually, is what we help entrepreneurs do. And but even those of you guys that are just starting out, I want you to think about, what is this? What could be, as far as this foundational signature offer to enter the marketplace, so that you can become known. And the last thing I want to leave you with is, you're never going to get stuck there. I promise. Many of you guys would never know this. Again, I've been coaching businesses for 26 years, but the way, I started out was in a totally different business coaching space. And so I want you to know that you're not going to get stuck there. We promise, but we need to make you known for something and do a great job of that. And then we can increase and add on after that. Elizabeth?
Yeah, I absolutely agree. And I want to just remind everybody we'll be back here next week, 10 a.m. Central Time. I'm going to have a special guest because April can't join us next week, so I'll have a special guest, and we're going to be answering your questions about brand strategy. So it'll be a good one.
Amazing. Thank
Yeah.
you so much. So good to see you, my friend. All right.
Good to see you
You
too.
guys have an awesome day. Bye.